On today's show, we're visiting the new Technology Engagement Center located on 306 Minerva Drive. This promises to be a huge addition not only to the Rutherford County Library system, but to the community as well. Let's start from the beginning and find out more about how the center came to be.
We began kind of looking at where we wanted to go with the library system. Gary Green, who was our board chair at the time, came up with this idea after talking with Mayor Bragg, who was the mayor of Murfreesboro at the time that they were somewhere. And he asked Mayor Bragg what he would like to see in the library system. And he responded that he thought we needed more computers. And that got Gary to thinking, and then he in turn started talking to me. And so it really kind of all came together when we found this one digital library in Bexar County, Texas, and this one area did not have a library at all. And so they built this digital library, all digital library called Bibliotech. And they started Bibliotech the year before we started looking at this idea. They had been in existence for about a year. They were the first in the United States to ever build for a public standalone building to be all digital. The Technology Engagement Center is not your typical library branch. Most libraries in our system that you walk in, you're going to see shelving with print materials, magazines, newspapers. You won't see any of that here. When you walk in, you're going to see lots of open spaces, meeting rooms, lots and lots of computers. But it doesn't mean that we're bookless, because we have large databases of ebooks, e-audios, music, streaming videos. Here, we're teaching technology. Because if you don't learn technology, at least to some extent, you can't function much anymore.
On behalf of the Library Board, thank you all for being here. 3 years ago, we were presented with the idea of a community technology center. It was an exciting idea, one that we believed wholeheartedly that we could bring into reality.
Gary just got this vision of this shelfless library that would bring technology and online resources to the many people in our community that don't have access to the internet.
This facility is a huge piece in bringing our community together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shovel.
The tagline for the Rutherford County Library System is Explore, Imagine, and Engage. And I think that's what the Technology Engagement Center does. Being a unique facility, it does call people to explore and imagine and engage.
So we have the history. Now let's find out more about the center with branch librarian Kathleen Tyree.
When folks come to the tech, they will walk in the door and the experience will be possibility. If you're here for just to use the computer, check your email, check in on Facebook to see what your friends are up to, that's great. If you need instruction for a computer, well, we've got employees that can help you out. Now, if you have your kids with you, as long as they are over 12, they can be here in the tech. If they are under 12, they need to have a guardian or parent with them. But we'll have a maker space, a lot of creative play, whether it's building stuff, the STEAM and STEM kits, if a nice quiet place just to read their tablet or play on a video game. If you've got someone with you that doesn't want to do a computer class, just wants to hang out and read, we've got a little coffee lounge. They can be on their laptop working or playing. They can bring the paper with them and just hang out. We've got a little bit of everything. It is so exciting to be a part of something like this that is very new to Tennessee, the first in Tennessee, the second digital library in the country. There is so much potential here. We can go in so many directions to fill our community's needs. Our hours of operation are 7 days a week. From Monday to Thursday, it's 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday is 10 to 5, and Sunday is 1 to 6.
Okay, we've gotten the history and an overview of the facility, but you can't have a technology center without the tech. System Administrator Kevin Robertson helps us out with that one.
Here in this room, in the main lab, we have 36 iMacs, the latest versions, and they also run Microsoft Windows in case you don't want to use the Macintosh OS operating system. You can switch over to full screen Windows or use both operating systems together. In the big room in the back, our big multi-purpose meeting room, we have 24 MacBook Pros, and they also run Windows at the same time. So all of our classes can be either Macintosh oriented, Windows oriented, or both at the same time. We have 3 meeting rooms over here on the left, and they have the same setup with the Windows and Macintosh installations. They also will have conferencing software and conferencing hardware, so you can use Skype or Zoom to talk to somebody in other locations for your collaborative business ventures. Across the back, you see our 3D printers. We'll have a little bit of a workshop back there. The multi-purpose room also converts to a maker space for demos and long-term projects. We'll have classes for Intro to 3D Printing, Orientation to 3D Printing, Google SketchUp CAD software, Fusion 360, and Autodesk 123D. Around the corner, you'll see a studio where you'll be able to do voiceover work, play with a green screen with a GoPro camera, or even record a little bit of music or spoken word project that you might have. There will also be a VR station you can go to the front and check out, play with some VR goggles, play with Unity, possibly have classes for developing games in Unity. We'll be offering a wide range of classes. Obviously, the core classes that we've always offered, the intro to Microsoft products like Word and Excel. We'll have more coding classes, possibly more Linux and Raspberry Pi oriented classes, 3D printing and CAD classes, as well as other things you expect from library programming, but with a technology edge to it. So if you're wanting to learn more about how to use a computer or just build on your already soft skills for a future job or current job, or you're looking for a job, or you're starting up a business, or you want to prototype something on the 3D printer, you should definitely come down and check out our resources. We're here to help push you in the right direction.
So that's going to wrap it up for this show. If you get the chance, visit the new Technology Engagement Center located on 306 Minerva Drive next to Hopgood Elementary. If you haven't visited your local library, what are you waiting for? You can stop at one of the 4 major locations, the main branch on West Vine Street, the Myrtle Glanton Lord Library at Patterson Park, and branches in Eagleville and Smyrna. Also be on the lookout for the Library Bookmobile. You can always go to their website at rclstn.org to find out about upcoming events, classes, clubs, groups, and more. Thanks for watching.